If you enjoy my videos, like, comment, and consider subscribing. Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Bits and Knits. In today's tutorial, we're going to make this really adorable crocheted bookmark. So to begin, I'm going to make my slip knot. And I'm just going to start this just like I would any corner to corner. So I'll chain 6. Count back 4 stitches or chains from the hook and make my first double crochet into that chain. Make the next double crochet into the next chain and make the last double crochet into the last chain. So I have this little square and I'm going to chain 6. Count back 4 chains and make my first double crochet into that 4th chain. The next double crochet into the next chain, and the next double crochet into the next chain. So now I'm going to take this first box and flip this upright, put it together with this one that I just made, and I'm going to get this big space at the top and make a slip stitch into that to connect these two. Next, making a chain 3, and we'll make 3 double crochets into this same space. So 3 double crochets all into this same space here. So we just completed the second row, and we'll do a little more to continue. Chaining 6, count back 4 chains, double crochet into the 4th chain, next double crochet into the next chain, and the last double crochet into the last chain. Then take this piece here and flip that upright so that we can connect these two in the same way, inserting your hook into this big space at the top and just making a slip stitch. Chain 3 and 3 double crochets into the same space that you made your slip stitch. Insert your hook into this big space at the top and slip stitch. Chain 3 and 3 double crochets into the same space as your slip stitch. So we just completed 3 rows. If you need a more detailed tutorial on how to do the corner to corner, I'll link that in a card right in the top corner. So you just made 3 rows. You're going to continue to make 12 rows. Okay, so you want 12 total rows, and the way that you can tell that is I have one done here, so you're just going to count the boxes along the edge. 12. So you want 12 rows, so that would be 12 boxes along the edge here. So go ahead and continue until you have 12 rows, and I'll meet you when I get there. Okay, so I'm all finished on my second one here. So you want 2 of these, 12 rows of your corner to corner, so that we'll just lay them right on top of each other like this. So if you're going to use the same color to connect them, on the second one that you do, just leave your yarn connected. You don't have to tie off. If you're going to use a different color, then you would just tie off and connect that color. Okay, so once you're finished with your second one, you will have two. So you can lay the first one right on top of this second one and just try to line it up as good as possible. And picking up two at the same time, we're going to bring our hook through the top corner here. So see, here's the two separate, and you want to bring it right pretty much leveled with where your hook already is, right in this corner, and just make a slip stitch. And that's just going to give us kind of a base to work from where they're connected, and this way the corner is not like floppy. Okay, so the corner is connected there. I'm just going to zoom in a bit. So from here we'll make the crab stitch, working in the opposite direction of usual. Just kind of inserting your hook wherever you can along the edge. It's a little difficult because there's not really exact perfect stitches for you to go in. Just making sure you're going through the front and the back, so the top one and the bottom one, and just yarning over, pull up that loop, yarn over, and pull through two. And just going all the way around. Making sure you're going through both sides. If you need a more detailed tutorial on how to do the crab stitch, I'll link that in the top corner to that video. Again, just going in the opposite direction, so you're going behind, and again, just try to space your stitches out as best as you can. Make sure you go through both of these layers. So now you have two loops, yarn over and pull through two. Okay, so we'll do a few more. Okay, so continue in this way, and I'll meet you when we get to this corner. Okay, so I've made it to the corner, and this is pretty much what you can expect once you get to the corner. So this top section is connected now, and we've got our nice crab stitch, so it just seams it up pretty nicely, and it stays quite flat. This way it's not too bulky. So once you get to the corner, you have your two pieces. Make sure they're lined up still, and just go in this very corner spot 3 times. So you're going to make 3 stitches into the same, or roughly the same spot. It's a little hard to see if you're going into the exact same spot, but roughly the same spot. Okay, and then we're going to continue down in this direction to finish sealing it off. So just making both of your pieces line up here. And just continue to do your crab stitch. and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Okay, so once I get to the end here, I just want to make sure, if you see there's kind of like these flapping last pieces on the end, I just want to make sure I put a good couple of stitches in there so that those pieces aren't flapping open like that. So if you have to go a little tiny bit, maybe one past the corner, just to really secure, I lost it. Just to really secure what's going on over here. I'll have to weave that in, and we'll just put one more. There we go. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and cut my yarn, and I'll have some ends to weave, but so we'll just weave those in, and you can see this part is open. These two ends are sealed. It's quite flat. It's not too bulky, so this should fit most books. And we would just take maybe a few pages here, slide this on in. And there we go. Just kind of tuck it in a little bit. And a nice little bookmark. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.